Hello guys, I know it's been a while, but today we're gonna show you the final result of the project that we recently finished with Hasi.
Let's start off with the first room in the house, the reception room. As you see, the front door is there, so it is the first room that you see once you walk into the house. And I'll start by talking you through the changes which I've made in this space. For starters, it's the chimney. When we bought this house, there was a humongous chimney here, it was taking up space, and let's be honest, no one is really gonna use it to warm up the room, so got rid of it and maximized space.
Nice.
The second change which I made was the positioning of this radiator. The existing radiator was on this wall underneath that window, and as you can see, the new one is here on this wall. I'll give you two reasons why I moved this radiator. Number one is aesthetics, it looks much nicer there framed with the painting, and number two is more practical as the heat is dispersed more evenly through the center of the room. Another big change which we made to this space was this door. The existing door was quite short and impractical, so we replaced it with a full height door and made it practical for anyone to use as a closet, as mentioned in the existing video.
The key is to have every key. The key to open every door.
Another thing which we did in this room was improve the lighting. There was one singular light in the middle, so we replaced it with spotlights which make the room feel much more open, and the LEDs so they consume a lot less electricity. We've also replaced all the light switches. This specific light switch is gold, which matches with the heater. Small touches.
Another change that we made to the ground floor layout is moving the opening to the left side so that we can have a nice view to the garden. Hello.
Hi. So yeah, the bathroom is finished and I'm enjoying and trial testing my bathtub just as I usually do. So without further ado, let me just talk you through what we have done to this bathroom. Yeah? So I have used ceramic tiles on the floor and I've tried to get them as close as possible to the flooring over there so it all looks like one and flush. And I've also used ceramic tiles on the walls, similar colour to the floor, but not exact, to create a little bit of contrast, but still flow, because it looks nice and it's water resistant. For the ceiling I have used gloss white cladding with brushed chrome spotlights. You can watch my previous video to find out why I have put everything in the position that it is, and I think it has been quite a success. So whichever way you use the toilet, you have enough space. You know, whichever way you want to wash your hands, like, I don't know, you have enough space and you have a nice beautiful mirror to look at yourself or to, you know, do whatever you want in the bath.
Yeah, boy.
Now we're in the kitchen. As you can see, we have a really nice kitchen table, really nice cooking space, which obviously has been pre-ordered from the special for furnishing store, and we have a little space in which people can you know, put in a table and a little couch, perhaps some TV, and just use it as a nice, you know, dining living space.
This is also a breakfast bar. You can put 3 stools here or you can just use it as a kitchen worktop, however the buyer will please. And I've put these breakfast bar lights here just because it looks nice, and I've put another light here which is manually controlled for the dining space. And I love the bifolding door because it just makes the whole room feel open. Like, if you stand there and this is open,
Just open it. Just open it.
it just feels like it's all one big space. And in the summertime, you can just have a lovely view. You have the nice fresh air coming in and a lot of natural light. I just love it. It's good vibes overall.
So if you want to know about the kitchen layout, just watch the previous video.
Coming into the garden, I'll let the footage do the talking. I love it, it's just a vibe, and I'm very happy with the way my design came out.
The other day the grass was brown. Now it's green because I ain't give up. Never surrender.
So we're gonna talk a little bit about this room since we haven't shown it in a previous video.
So I'm assuming the new buyer will use this room as either a bedroom or a living room, so it's very important for it to be cozy. The first thing which we did was change the lighting. We put spotlights, LED dimmable, so they can be toned down to any kind of vibe which the buyer wants. The second thing which we did was plaster all the walls and take out the chimney just as the other room to maximize space. We've also gone and changed all of the skirting boards and the doors, so you can say the woodwork. We've added additional sockets on each wall for convenience. So if it's a bedroom, they can connect their TV, table lamp, whatnot. Or if it's a lounge room, they can have their music or the TV, whatever. Just as the other room, we've also changed the radiator. The existing one was underneath the bay window. I personally did not like the way it looked, so I've gone and replaced it with a more contemporary style, same as the one in the other room, the same colour, same style, and we've gone and put a light switch as the same colour to match it. And finally, I have decided to use a nice thick grey carpet in this room as it's cosy and practical for those spaces which it may be used for. Let me just talk a little bit about the staircase before going upstairs and showing you around. The first change which I made was the handbar. When I bought the property, there was an existing handbar. It was wooden, old. I didn't really like it, so I've changed it for a nice stainless steel to match with the carpet and some bits and bobs in the house. This handbar is not here for aesthetic reasons. It's here because the pitch of the staircase is quite high compared to your average staircase, so it is needed for more elderly people or for anybody who has trouble going up the stairs. The second change which I have made is this light. It's a 5 bulb holder hang down light which looks very contemporary and provides a lot of light for the staircase to make sure no one trips in darkness or whatever. Coming into the first and master bedroom of the house. The first things first was a chimney, just as all the other rooms in the house. It's impractical, was taking up a lot of space and it wasn't fitting into my design, so I took it out from that wall. The second change was sockets. So I've gone and added additional sockets on the wall for where I thought would be convenient for the buyer. The third thing was the lighting. I've used dimmable spotlights. It's more contemporary and saves a lot of energy. The woodwork as well, all the skirting boards have been changed. The doors, the radiator also has been changed. The existing one was underneath the window, I didn't like it, so I put it here. And the main thing was the ensuite toilet. So as I haven't mentioned this toilet in the other video, I'll just briefly talk about it now. There was a walk-in space to access the loft, got rid of that. It was impractical, it was very small, so I've changed it into a toilet. And the opening for the roof, I've transferred it to the passageway.
So a lot has been changed here. The main change was creating this wall so that we can divide a big space into 2 medium rooms.
So this is the second bedroom of the house. It's a decent size, you can fit a single bed and a wardrobe comfortably. changes which I made into this room: woodwork, window, door, radiator, dimmable light switch, and additional lights, and alongside paint, just like the rest of the house. And this is the third and final bedroom of the house. A lot has also been changed in this room. Let me start off with the main points. The chimney, there was a very big chimney here. It was taking up a lot of space, so I got rid of it. And this beam was much lower, so it was a support beam for the pitched roof above. So what we've done is shifted it up further up to give more headroom, whereas the existing one was down here and very, very low, so you couldn't really function around the room properly. Oh yeah, and another thing was this window, the existing one didn't open, so I've replaced it with one that does open and close for ventilation purposes. So this is the additional space which I can't use as a bedroom because it doesn't have an official fire-rated entrance. It's got a pull down there, but yeah, it is very nice, spacious, and we've put a carpet here, woodworks, light switch, and lights for the new buyer to enjoy for storage, reading, play, whatever they've